Okay, this is set 25, paper 2. Let's look at question 31. Two groups of tourists visited the Singapore Zoo. The first group bought 12 child tickets and 4 adult tickets for $309.20. Okay, so we have like 12 child tickets plus 4 adult tickets, and this gives us $309.20. The second group bought 3 child plus 4 adult tickets for $150.80. What is the cost of a child ticket? Okay, so you see we can cancel. 12 children, 3 children, that's actually 9 children. Okay, so we take 309 minus 105. Okay, pressing the calculator, you'll get $158.40. 1 children, you take this amount divided by 9, you should get 17.60. So your first answer is $17.60. Okay, moving on to question 32. Mrs. Tan bought 12.4 kg of minced chicken to make some meatballs for a party. She made a total of 180 meatballs. Each meatball required 20 grams of minced chicken. How much minced chicken was left? Okay, so first of all, one meatball would need 20 grams of chicken. So I have 180 meatballs. That will be 20 times 180. That will be 3,600 grams. Okay, 1,000 gram is 1 kg. So 3,600 gram is 3.6 kg. Alright, I have 12.4 at first. I minus 3.6. I will get 8.8 kg left. So how much was left? I have 8.8 kg of the chicken left. Question 33. Rashid scored an average of 75 marks for English and Maths. So it's like English plus Maths. That will give you a 75 times 2. It will be 150. He scored an average of 88 marks for English and Science. So English plus Science would be 88 times 2. Okay, so 88 times 2 will give us 176. How many more marks did he score in Science than in Maths? Okay, so from here you can see that Science actually score higher. So we take 176 minus 150, so the answer will be 26. So answer for question 33, 26. Okay, question 34. After a discount of 25%, Mr. Lim paid $450 lesser for a television. Okay, so discount of 25%, and they already say this is $450 lesser. So the original price of the television is 100%. You take away the discount, which is 25%, you're left with 75%. Okay, so 25% is equals to 450. So 75% would be 450 times 3, okay, equals to 1,350. So how much did he pay for the television? Answer, $1,350. Okay, we move on to question 35. 0.55 of the pens in a box are blue pens and the rest are red pens. Okay, there are 78 more blue pens. How many pens are there? Okay, so 0.55 is the same as 55%. So blue is to red. If blue has 55%, red must have 45%. Okay, so the difference in them is actually 10%. And they told you that there are 78 more blue pens than red pen. So 10% is 78. 100% is 780. So your final answer for question 35 is 780. Okay, question 36. Jane received 50 cents for every t-shirt she sold. She received another $5 for every 10 t-shirts sold. How much did she receive for selling 75 t-shirts? Okay, so first of all, okay, every one shirt she received 50 cents. So she sold a total of 75 shirts. So you just take 0.50 times 75. Okay, she will at first receive a $37.50, and every 10 shirts she actually get $5, so 75 we divide by 10, that will give us 7 sets, remainder 5, so 7 times $5 is $35, so we take 37.50 plus 35, so $37.50 plus 35 equals to 72.50. So my final answer, she'll receive $72.50. Okay, we move to question 37. Madam Susie bought some vegetable with 30% of her money. She bought fruits with half of the remaining money and had $7 left. How much money did Madam Susie have at first? Okay, always remember when you see the word remaining, you know that you can use the branch method. So 30% is actually 3 over 10. Okay, so using the branch method, okay, she has money. She bought some vegetables with 3 over 10. Okay, she bought vegetables, which means she left with 7 over 10 of the remaining money. She bought fruits with half of the money, so she bought fruits with half of the money, which means here is another half. Okay, but they say that this is actually $7. If this is $7, here would be $7 too. 7 plus 7, this remainder is actually $14. Okay, and now we know that, okay, 7 unit give us $14. 1 unit is $2. At first, Madam Susie has 7 plus 3 is 10 units, so 10 units, that will give us $20. So our final answer would be, how much she had first? She has $20 at first. Okay, now we move to question 38. Alright, and there were 300 passengers on a cruise ship. 36% of them were from Europe and the rest were from Australia. Among the tourists from Australia, there were 86 more adults than children. How many children on the cruise were from Australia? Okay, don't panic first. Okay, this question seems very complicated, okay, but it's actually quite okay. Alright, so altogether there's 300 passengers on the cruise ship. 36% Europe, rest Australia, so we take 100%. We minus away 36%. Okay, that will give us 64%. Okay, so we know that 64% of the people comes from Australia. So I find 64% of 300. Okay, that would be, so this will give me 64 over 100 times 300. Okay, use your calculator. Okay, so there will be 192. So there's 192 Australian people. Okay, and there are 86 more adults than children, which means, okay, so adult, children, 1 unit, adult has 86 more, and there's altogether 192 here. So how do you do it? You take 192 minus 86 equals to 106. 106 is 2 units, so I divided by 2, I get 53. So how many children are there? Answer is 53. Okay, we go on to question 39. A strawberry cake and a banana cake are of similar size and mass. The strawberry cake is cut into 2 equal pieces. The banana cake is cut into 6 equal pieces. Each piece of cake is 320 grams heavier than each piece of the banana cake. So, okay, very simple. I have a strawberry cake. Okay, I cut it into half. Whereas I have a banana cake. So this is a strawberry. This is banana cake. I cut it into 6 equal pieces. So like this, like this. Okay. And each piece of the strawberry cake is 320 grams. So every single piece of the cake is half. Well, every piece of this is actually 1/6. So half minus 1/6, this is actually equals to 1/3 using our calculator. Alright, so the difference is 1/3. Okay, and they say that each piece of the cake is 320 grams heavier, which means 1/3 give you 320 grams. 3/3 will give you 960 grams. So what is the mass of each cake? Answer for question 39 is 960 grams. Okay, or you can put 0.96 kilogram also can. Okay, we move to question 40. Amy had 456 bottle caps and her brother has 88 bottle caps. So maybe you can write Amy first. 456, while the brother has 88. After their father had given them each an equal number of bottle caps, Amy has 5 times as many bottle caps as her brother. How many bottle caps did the father give? So in the end, Amy would have Amy will have 5 units. The brother have 1 unit. Okay. What is the one information in this question that is constant? The difference between them. This is just like an age question. The difference never changed because the father gave them an equal number of bottle caps each. Okay. So 456 we minus away 88. That will give us 368. That is the difference between them. So looking at 5 unit and 1 unit, the difference between them is 4 unit, and this is equals to 368. So 1 unit will give us 92. Okay, so which means that in the end this is 92, and 5 units will be 92 times 5, 460. Okay, you can see very clearly that 88 and 92, the difference is 4, while 456, 460, the difference is also 4. So how many bottle caps did their father each give to them? The answer is 4. The father gave 4 bottle caps to each of them. Okay, we move on to question 41. Kimberly paid $52.20 for 6 cupcakes and 8 brownies. So 6 cupcakes plus 8 brownies, and this cost $52.20. The cost of each cupcake was 3/5 the cost of each brownie, which means each cupcake is actually 3 units, while each brownie is a total of 5 units. So how much did each cupcake cost? So altogether, okay, I have 6 cupcakes. Each cupcake is 3 units, so a total of 6 cupcakes would be 3 times 6 would be 6, 12, 18. 18 units. Okay, now we look at a brownie. 1 brownie is actually 5 units. There's 8 brownies, so 8 brownies would actually be 8 times 5, 40 units. So altogether there's a total of 40 plus 18 equals to 58 units. So 58 units costs $52.20. 1 unit, so using a calculator, okay, you'll find that 1 unit is actually 0.90. Then they ask how much did each brownie cost. So 1 brownie actually costs 5 units, so 5 units, 0.9 times 5 will be $4.50. So your final answer for this question will be $4.50. Okay, question 42 now. Joyce sold an average of 237 muffins per day from Monday to Thursday. Okay, the word average means from Monday to Thursday, every day, Joyce actually sold 237. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it's like every day she sells 237 on average times 4. Okay, so 237 times 4 will give us 948 muffins. Alright. Okay, next, from Friday, Saturday and Sunday, she sold an average of 363 muffins per day. So this will be 363 times 3. That will give me 1089 muffins. What was the average number of muffins sold per day in that week? So all together, okay, from Monday to Sunday, she sold 948 plus 1089. $2,037 muffins in a week. So what is the average number of muffins sold per day in that week? 2037. There's 7 days in a week. Okay, divided by 7. Answer 291. So my final answer, so for average, on average she sells 291 muffins. Okay, question 43. Box A contains half as many cookies as box B. Box C contains 2/3 as many cookies as box A. The average number of cookies per box is 154. How many cookies are there in box B? Okay, so we have 3 boxes, you know that. That's A, B, and C. Okay, we know that box C contains 2/3 as many cookies as box A, which means box C has 2 units, whereas A has 3 units, because they say 2/3, alright? Box A contains half as many cookies as box B. So if A has 3 units and this is only half, box B must have 6 units. Okay, altogether the average number of cookies per box is 154. Okay, and there's 3 boxes, so 154 times 3, that will give me 462. Altogether, okay, I have 6 plus 3, 9 plus 2, 11. So 11 units give me 462. 1 unit will be 462 divided by 11, 42. They want how many cookies in box B, so box B has 6 units, so I need to find 6 units. That will be 42 times 6. Okay, that will give me 252. 252. So the answer for question 43 will be 252. This is the final answer. Okay, question 44. Betty and Candy have some card games in a ratio 4:7. Candy gave her share to her 2 brothers Joe and Peter. Joe received 1/5 as many card games as Peter. Peter received 84 more card games than Joe. How many card games did Betty have at first? Okay, so this question, okay, you should actually use working backwards. So first of all, okay, they mentioned that Joe received 1/5 as many card games as Peter, which means this is Joe. This is Peter. Joe has only 1 unit. Okay, while Peter has 5 units. Okay, and they actually mentioned that Peter received 84 more card games than Joe. Okay, 5 units minus 1 unit, so 4 units is equals to 84. So 1 unit, okay, that will be 84 divided by 4. that will give me 21. So which means Joe has 21, while Peter will be 21 times 5. Peter has 105 card games. Okay, all their game cards were actually given by Candy. Alright, so all together what they have is 105 plus 21. That will give me 126. This was what Candy gave to the two brothers. Alright, and they say that Betty and Candy have some card games in a ratio 4:7. Okay, so Betty is to Candy 4:7. We know that Candy has a total of 126. Okay, so we take 126, we divide it by 7. That will be 18. So we know that 7 times 18 is like this. Okay, 4 times 18, 72. So we know that Betty at first has 72 card games. So our final answer will be 72 card games. Okay, we move on to question 45 now. There were 432 people in a carnival. 1/4 were adults, the rest were children. The ratio of number of girls to number of boys was 4:5. How many adults were there? Okay, so first of all, for question A, how many adults were there? So 1/4 of 432 people were adults. Okay, so that will be 1/4 times 432. Okay, using our calculator. Okay, it will be 432 divided by 4. Answer is 108. So our first question A, the answer is the question A is 108 adults. Okay, there's 108 adults. Let's move to part B. How many more boys than adults were there? Okay, so I have 432 people. I minus away 108 adults. I will have 324 children. Okay, so this is actually children. Okay, ratio of girls to boys, so girls is to boys is 4:5. I know that this is all together equals to 324. So 4 plus 5 is 9 units equals to 324. 1 unit would be 36. Okay, they want to find out how many boys. So boys, we have 5 units, so 5 units will be 180. And then finally they ask how many more boys than adults. So boys, I have 180 minus away adult, which is 108. I'll get 72. So my final answer for B would be 72. In January, question 46 now, there were 675 members in a swimming club. 20% of the members were girls. In February, some girls joined the swimming club and the number of girls became 2/5 of the number of members. How many girls joined the swimming club? Okay, first of all, you need to know that, okay, 1% minus 20%, there are 80% of boys, of the members are actually boys. Okay, so this is actually for boys. Okay, so which means we find out 80% of 675 members first. That will give me 80/100 times 675. Okay, so it's 675. We get 540 boys. Alright, and this number actually do not change. Okay, let's find out how about girls. Girls is 20% of 675. That will be 20/100. 675 equals to 135 girls. Okay, in February, some girls joined the swimming club and the number of girls became 2/5 of the total number of members. So in February, in the month of February, now girls, okay, became 2 over 5, so there's 2 units, okay, of the total number of members, okay. Girls plus boy will have 5 units, okay. Okay, so from here you can see that boy is actually 3 unit. There's no change to the membership of boys, so we have 3 unit equals to 540. 1 unit would be 540 divided by 3 is 180. Okay, girls, they have 2 units, so 2 units will become 180 times 2, which will be 360. Alright, and originally there's 135 girls, so we take 360 minus 135, and we will get 225, which means in the month of February, 225 new girls joined the swimming club. So our final answer for this question will be 225. Okay, in question 47, in a class, a teacher gives an equal number of suites equally to 35 pupils. If 5 more pupils decided to join the class, each of the 35 pupils will get 4 suites less. How many suites will each of the 40 pupils have? Okay, so question 47, alright, so 35 pupils will get 4 suites lesser, so we take question A, so 35 times 4, that will give us 140. So because of these 5 new pupils, 140 suites must be taken out to give to them. So 140 we divided by 5 equals to 28. So our first question answer, how many suites will each of the 40 pupils have? Answer is actually 28. Okay, now we move to B. How many suites did the teacher have at first? Okay, so 28 suites, this question B, each of them, and there's 40 students, so that will give us a 1120. So that's our answer. So question B, our answer is 1120. Okay, I'm just going to explain one more time for this question. Please listen carefully. Okay, when 5 extra pupils join the class, each of the 35 pupils who are originally in the class will get 4 suites lesser. That's why we take 35 times 4 equals to 140. When these 5 pupils join the class, 140 suites must be taken out to give to these 5 pupils. That's why we do 140 divided by 5, okay, equals to 28. So every pupil in the class has 28 suites. So now there are 40 students in the class, each of them having 28 suites, which means the teacher has 1120 suites at first. This is question 47. Okay, last question really. For question 48, Mr. Shack has some 10 cent, 20 cent and 15 cent coin. Okay, so he has some 10 cent is to 20 cent coin is to 50 cents coin. Alright, the ratio of the number of 10 cent coins to the number of 20 cent coins is 7 is to 3, so 7 is to 3. The number of 50 cent coins is 1/3 the number of 20 cent coin. Okay, please listen carefully. 50 cent coin is 1/3. So if this is 3 over 3, here is 1/3, which means here must be actually goes to 1 unit. Okay, so the total value of the 10 cent coins is $24 more than the total value of the 50 cent coins. Okay, so the total values of the 10 cent coins, which is here, is $24 more than the total value of the 50 cent coins. So first of all, we will take $24. Okay, and Okay, if you take a look at this side. Okay, I need 5 10-cent coins. Okay, and this is equivalent to 1 50-cent coins, which means, okay, so I repeat, 5 10-cent coin would be equals to 50 cents, and that is equivalent to 1 50-cent coin. So for every 1 50-cent coin here, I would have actually 5 10-cent coins to match them. So 7 units minus 5 units equals to 2 units. So the total value of the 10-cent coin is $24 more than the total value of the 50-cent coin, which means these 2 units actually gives me $24. Okay, these 2 units of 10-cent coins. So we take $24, we divide it by 10 cents. Okay, that will give us 240. So 2 units is equals to 240 coins. 1 unit will be 120 coins. So how much money did Mr. Shek have altogether? Okay, so we take it slowly. Okay, for 10-cent coins, okay, he will have 7 units. Each unit is 120. That would be 840 coins. Okay, 840 coins of 10 cents, which means this will be actually $84. Okay, let's look at 20-cent coin. 20-cent coin, we have 3 units and times 120, that will be 360. 20-cent coins, 320-cent coins is actually equals to $72. Now let's look at 50-cent coins. There's only 1 unit, so it's just 120. 120 times 50 cents each, that will give me $60. So how much money he has altogether? You plus them up, so it's like 84 plus 72 plus 60. Here you get that $216. So my final answer for question 48 is $216. Okay, that's the end of this paper. I hope that you would especially pay attention to question 48. Listen again to the video many times until you could understand it. Thank you. Please continue to work hard. Good day.